Planets. Long ago in Greece, people looked at the night sky. They saw the moon. They saw bright stars. They also saw other objects. They move across the sky, and they called the planets. In Greek, that means wanderer. That's where we get to the word planet. We live in a planet called Earth. The Earth circles the sun. So do 8 other planets. The sun and 9 planets are called the solar system. For a long time, people thought that the sun circled Earth. One man said that was wrong. His name is Copernicus. You say like this, Copernicus. In 1513, he had a new idea. He said the Earth circles the sun. He wrote a book about it. The book did not come out until 30 years later. Most people thought that his idea was crazy, but Copernicus was right. The sun is the center of the solar system. Each planet has its own path around the sun. The paths are not really circles, they are more like ovals. The paths are called orbits. The time it takes for a planet to travel around the sun an Earth's year is in 365 days. Planets also spin a day in time of a planet to make a complete spin. On Earth, a day is 24 hours long. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. It circles the sun in 88 days. On Mercury, a year of only 88 days long. How old you are in Mercury years? Mercury is a smaller planet with craters and cliffs. It has no moons. Mercury gets hot during the day and very cold at night. The planet is Venus. You can see it, the morning sky. It looks white and beautiful. Long ago, Romans named the planets after the Mercury was a messenger to the gods. Venus in the gods of beauty. Mars was the god of war. Venus is the hottest planet. The temperature of Venus is 900 F. It is much hotter than an oven. Why is Venus hotter than Mercury? After all, Mercury is closer to the sun. It is hotter because Venus is closest with thick yellow clouds. Earth is the third planet of the sun. Earth is the only planet with life in it, people, animals, and plants. In the perfect place, not too close to the sun, and not too far away. Sometimes Mars has dust storms that last of months. There are lots of stories about little green men from Mars. They are not true. Because of this, some scientists think that they may have been some kind of Mars. Mars also have ice caps and channels that may have carried water. Why it is so important? Because all living things need water. Maybe someday in the future we will build a city there. Between Mars and Jupiter, the belts of asteroid truck of rocks and metal. They also circle the sun. Others are larger than house. Jupiter is stormy places. See the red circle on Jupiter? It is a super hurricane. Strong winds blow. Lightning block cracked through the clouds that the storm has spilled ragging in the hundreds of years. Earth is not only planet with a moon. Jupiter has at least 16. Is a moon different from a planet? A moon orbits a planet. It does not orbit the sun. Beyond Jupiter and Saturn on 1610, a man named Galileo first looked at Saturn through the telescope. Galileo's ears are Saturn rings. There are hundreds of rings. The rings are made of bits of ice and rock. There is a lineup of the ribs. One right next to another. For hundreds of years, people thought that the Saturn was only planet with ring around it, but it's not Uranus, and the seventh planet does too. The rings are made of chunks of black rocks. Uranus is a tippy planet. It lies on the slide. Scientists used to think Uranus and the 5 moons in the space proved the past Uranus in 1986. It was called on Voyager 2. The camera on Voyager 2 took lots of pictures and sent them to Earth. The pictures showed many more moons near Uranus. They also showed that Uranus has rings. Neptune and gods of the sea, he could whip the storm on the water. So Neptune is a good name of next planet, the blue-green, and it has faster winds. On any planet, they reach 700 miles an hour. Neptune sometimes had a spot to a great dark spot, to another huge storm. The planet Pluto was not founded until 1930. It is a small planet and very cold. That is because too far from the sun. It takes Pluto 248 years to travel once around the sun. Pluto has a very strange orbit. For 20 years, about 248, Pluto travels inside Newton's orbit. During this time, Pluto becomes a faster planet from the sun. because of a small cloudy orbits. Sometimes scientists think that Pluto is once a moon of Neptune, but somehow it went into one orbit. So, is Pluto really a planet? Some scientists don't think so. They want to drop Pluto from a list of planets. Then the solar system will have only 8 planets. But other scientists think that Pluto is a planet for now. Pluto is still listed in the planet. What is the there past Pluto? Lots of other solar systems we've sent probes past Pluto. There are hidden faraway stars. Who knows that they will find? So we read all of the planets from Jesling Jennifer. So bye bye.